Any other thoughts or comments from the board?
Hello, can you
Deb, you're on mute.
unmute?
Okay.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, hi. Um, Again, first and foremost, I want to thank the public for their their sayings and how they feel. But I also want to say this above others. I don't care where you come from, what you look like. If you have taken a position in any type of job whatsoever to do what is according to the rules and regulations that we have established, not the city, but we, the board. As you all know, or if you don't know, you need to look at how Mr. Batista was a part of the bylaws, so he knew the rules and the regulations. Understand this. We may not have told him our personal opinion, but we told him what is the law in the right way. Then we also went so far as to get the subpoena and told him to do so. The way it was sounding, and I wrote down everything that everybody was saying, including the ones that want to say awesome job. In one aspect, yes, Mr. Baptista, it is an awesome job, but you disrespected the accountability and what we all stood up and took an oath for. No, we're not on one side or the other. We're on accountability. When police do something wrong, that they are held accountable. As the police officers, the bill says, and the rest of them, they still get paid. We need to change that. That's why from the beginning, the very beginning of this new PERA board, we had said we want to open and let you know what's going on. The city of Providence did not want to even give us a building or a place, and we fought for it. Mr. Baptista was there, as well as the former chairperson of PERA. So we got that. Now we're at 807. Ladies and gentlemen, across the world, when you are in a position of power and you are given that power and you have the support of the board, you do not cut the board's throat. What do I mean? Every individual, whether we like one another or not, are in support of Mr. Baptista. We have a right to disagree. But according to the law in the city of Providence, we only can speak together at one open meeting. There's no prior discussions or we agree. So what we have at each open meeting is an executive session. Now, so you will know, Mr. Batista had the authority to hire, and he did, investigator, a consulting investigator, which was Mr. Eugene Montero. And he also hired a mediator. All well and fine. He also had the ability to hire a clerk. What does that mean? Before COVID-19, we had the office at 807 Broad Street, and it should have been somebody in that office answering the phone. Mr. Batista have came to many meetings and said to us, the board, I'm overwhelmed with phone calls. And we have all, in some capacity or other, tried to help in some type of way. Now, this, people, is what you don't know because it hasn't been said. No, what has been said and what has been implied that we all disagree. If you don't know the whole story, please don't go on half. Investigate it all. Now, the only thing that y'all cannot hear is our executive sessions because we are talking about confidentiality, people's names, places, whatever. But otherwise than that, everything has been open. So at the last meeting, not November, this is November, not October meeting, when we were asking Mr. Baptista to be responsible and let us know why did he pay X amount of dollars for the job that he had put out to these people, what was that for? That is our job to ask that because we can only meet at one at one time. Yes, he sends us emails. But if you are not giving us black and white information documenting at the present time why we're paying for X, Y, and Z, I'm not paying $125 for a phone call from the city, from the taxpayer. So if you're talking about the community, that comes from you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you're talking about the future is telling the truth, being real, being on board. Now, according to our bylaws, according to the mission statement, we have done everything in our power. And if I'm wrong, please show me where, because I can show you where we're not. I am appalled and angry and upset now for some people in the community to name out people off our board. It was the whole board who took a vote. And if the board did not agree, then it would have said so and been documented. Listen to the city clerk's recordings. That's all I can say on that part. Otherwise than that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I'm done.
Thank you, Ms. Deb.
You're welcome.